Unbelievable images and heartache coming out of the Midwest. Dozens of people spending their day searching for survivors after a swath of potential tornadoes ripped across several states. Plus, what Texas is already doing to help as more and more damage is uncovered.
This event is the worst, most devastating, most deadly tornado event in Kentucky's history.
A monstrous tornado killing dozens of people in Kentucky. Their governor, who you just heard from, predicts at least 70 lives were lost overnight, but that number could be over 100. 10 members of the Texas A&M Task Force 1 are on their way to western Kentucky now, planning to help with search and rescue missions. Good evening. I'm Lauren Goodman. Tonight, the search for survivors continues. Several states are dealing with damage. The possible tornado is believed to have impacted at least 4 states: Arkansas, Tennessee, Missouri, and of course, Kentucky. NBC's Jay Gray reports from Arkansas, where a nursing home ended up right in the storm's path.
Lightning reveals a massive funnel overnight. Daylight reveals the devastation left behind. Deep scars littered with debris from wrecked communities across 5 states after a string of reported tornadoes, 3 dozen or more, reducing homes and buildings to crumbled brick and mortar. A mess that stretches across the Midwest and Southeast. But this twisted metal, splintered wood, and shattered glass isn't the real loss here.
By the end of today or tomorrow, we will be north of at least 70 lives lost here in Kentucky.
The heartbreaking search for survivors is still underway at a candle factory in Mayfield, Kentucky. 110 workers were inside Friday night when the tornado hit. The building now flattened. Daryl Johnson is still frantically looking for his younger sister, who he has been trying to reach since last night. She was working inside.
This is all I got left, man. I lost my brother in 2016 to a murder, and
Wow.
So I got nieces. But this is it.
Authorities say as many as 40 people's whereabouts are still unknown. President Joe Biden approved an emergency disaster declaration for Kentucky on Saturday and pledged to support the states affected by that tornado.
I want folks in all these states to know we're going to get through this. We're going to get through this together, and the federal government is not going to walk away. This is one of those times when we aren't Democrats or Republicans. Sounds like hyperbole, but it's real.
Biden went on to say that he is ready to grant more declarations for any other state that asks. Tonight, we have new insight on just how contagious the Omicron variant is and what it means when it comes to how well the vaccines work against it. UK researchers have found that Omicron is better at sidestepping vaccines than earlier variants, including the highly transmissible Delta mutation. But in a sign of hope, the UK study analyzing nearly 600 positive cases showed the power of boosters, providing 70 to 75% protection against symptomatic infection.
Although we don't have all the answers on the Omicron variant, initial data suggests that COVID-19 boosters help to bolster protection against Omicron.
There have been over 50 million booster doses administered in the United States. And Williamson County is working on expanding its mental health programs, but it's proving to be quite the challenge. We'll explain.